April 1st, 2020, starting a new quarter, taking a look at the latest strategies. Adaptive moving average plus 1162, short on this trade. It went short, reversed along and flipped back to short. This is an aggressive strategy. You see it takes a lot of trades and it's been on a nice run. Gap continuation is the biggest trade so far today. We'll exit in about 10 minutes. So even this should end up for the day unless there is a fast reversal in the next 10 minutes. Anything can happen in this kind of market. And then Cobra 3 E-mini S&P got stopped out minus 625. Cobra 3 E-mini NASDAQ got stopped out minus 625. Those needed some bigger stops on a day like today. And those are the 4 trades in the workspace. Night trader, no trades. It has not traded since, I know a lot of you trade only night trader. The last trade on night trader was March the 24th. And so it's been flat since that time, which is typical and normal for this type of market environment. All strategy access 2, Asia 4 long, minus 1025. Tick pulse in QV12 plus 1680. This is not currently in the portfolio. We've taken out this one and this one in the 38 system portfolio. We've removed the tick pulse NQ and the 60-minute breakout. Tick count trend NQ minus 50. It had a losing trade followed by a winning trade. And those are the only trades on this workspace. All strategy access 3. Cobra Euro 4 minus 262.50. Gold Flash minus 825. Asia Gold 4 minus 525. And so some losses on this workspace. All strategy access 4. Cobra Gold plus 575. And then all strategy access 5. No trades today. Those are the trades so far in the portfolios. Let's look at the latest results from March the 31st. There's the 25K portfolio. We have 7 portfolios starting April 1. We had a mini webinar video yesterday. And here is the 19 system portfolio. Same strategies as before, but the updated version of that strategy. And you see where that ended up on the month was plus 51,620. Had you traded that, set up 95K on the year. Outstanding portfolio to trade, and the margins are higher now at NinjaTrader or at TradeStation, but we showed you how to manage that at other brokers, how to send other signals, how you can think of this margin requirement and consider the fact that you hardly ever see a situation where you have all strategies take a net position. For example, all ES strategies, trend and counter trend, are all long, or all E-mini NASDAQ strategies, trend and counter trend, are all short. And so, having said that, and the fact that some of these strategies stop trading when volatility increases, you can consider using half the margin, maximum margin requirement, or using another broker. So half the margin requirement would be about 90, 95K, 100K, and you need about 120K to realistically trade this instead of 207K. The 36 system portfolio, same strategies as last month, minus 2 strategies, and the new versions of the strategy. So we removed the 60-minute breakout NQ and the tick pulse NQ. We removed those 2, and then we are trading the new versions that either reduce volatility or don't trade on limit moves. And you see the drawdown is a little better than the previous version, 38,447, 36 strategies. Also, same thing on the margin requirement. How did this end up on the month? It did not perform as well as well, it did 52,630. So it did about the same as the 19 system version. It's up a little bit more on the year, and you can see the drawdown curve is not as nice as the 19 system portfolio. And so a little bit more efficient in this case so far this year to have traded the 19 system portfolio. As you can see here, the drawdown curve is a little bit better. And so the 200K portfolio, let's take a look at that. 200K portfolio in its current format. We talked about the transitions in the mini webinar yesterday and what it would have done, the order rejects, and the increases in margins and how it would have been difficult to achieve that. And so we're working with what we have now with the new setups that limit strategies on volatilities and limit moves. And this is where we are with this type of setup and this type of approach. Nice results. I like the strategies going forward for this type of market environment as well as previous market environments. And so this is a 200K portfolio. I like this. The drawdown curve is really cyclical. a lot of narrow drawdowns, and I like this better overall. You get market diversity as well as strategy diversity in the 200K portfolio. So let's take a look now at, we already looked at the 25K portfolio, the 100K day trade portfolio. Another one that we recommend. It has 35 strategies. Think of the margin in the same way. Instead of 242K, it could be 120K for the margin plus drawdown. A lot of diversity here. Up 42K in March. And we have the liquid day trade portfolio. And you see the results here. The margin requirement 280K. Cut that in half. It's 38 strategies. And these two portfolios, the 100K and liquid day trade, use a lot of SR counter trends. And so we have an SR counter trend portfolio as well. Just SR counter trends. This combines some other stock indexes. Up 28K on the month. And the SR counter trend 234. And so that's 40 strategies. And you take a look, it's just all the SR counter trend 2s, all the SR counter trend 3s, and all the SR counter trend 4s combined. It's just a counter trend portfolio. Just counter trend did really well. 22,926, 60,000 on the year, and very little drawdown in the month of March. While the markets went crazy, this was a very stable way to trade the month of March. And so consider this portfolio set up during high volatility. So there's lots of options. If you have the All Strategy Access, you have access to all these portfolios as well as custom portfolios. And so this has been posted to the portfolio calculator. You can take a look at all these portfolio setups and see the latest. And then if you want to customize, I would just go File, Save As, and then you want to delete the formulas in this column. Highlight these all the formulas in this column right here. Highlight it, hit the delete button so that formula goes away. This drop-down menu will no longer work once you do that, and then you can just type in ones on the strategies that you're interested in and get the results, the custom results for what you are looking at. So April 1st, new quarter, looking forward to it.